Hi, are you interested in ways to survive a toxic relationship? I have 4 tips after surviving a toxic relationship. My name is Brandi Vezina. I'm author of Going Inward, Raising Your Consciousness, and MOONLIT Path. I have 4 tips to share with you on how to survive after leaving a toxic relationship. So a toxic relationship could be one with another person, an intimate partner, a workplace, any myriad of examples of toxic relationships. Number 1, resentment causes illness. After leaving a toxic relationship, you need to leave your baggage behind. It sounds much easier than it is to actually do so. However, once you get out of an abusive situation or something that is unhealthy, if you don't dissolve that anger that you're carrying and you're hanging on to, maybe you're talking about, you're feeling memories, you have memories that are triggered, you need to eventually get to a place where you deal with that resentment. And resentment is anger that gets turned inward. So when you're leaving a situation that isn't healthy, you're going to have tons of different resentments by nature, right? That's a situation that you escaped from. So as you learn to go inward, discuss that resentment, journal about it, talk about it, better understand it, you're going to allow it to leave your body. Because if you don't, unfortunately, a person can manifest illness as a result of the resentment that they're still hanging on to. So the sooner you can identify the patterns and the behaviors that are not healthy, that you're being reminded of getting out of that situation, the better you're going to feel. Number 2, change your circumstances. So whatever toxic relationship that you've gotten out of, you need to change the behaviors that you first got in with. So whether it was a workplace, maybe you'll choose a workplace that is totally different than the one that you came from. And if it's a relationship, you're going to understand now, hopefully, that you cannot control people, places, or things. And that as you change your circumstances and you're learning to set boundaries, as mentioned in one of my other videos, you're not going to be the same person you were when you got into that first relationship, or that relationship in particular. Now, if you haven't learned to change your circumstances and you keep repeating the same behavior, once you learn the lesson, you're going to move on, you're going to evolve, and you're not going to repeat it again. Number 3, self-love. Now, if you're getting out of something that was abusive per se, or just very hard on you emotionally, physically, psychologically, you're going to definitely want to be there for yourself. Instead of beating yourself up, which you're actually putting yourself down, when you replay situations that maybe you could have acted different in, then you need to be gentle and be there for yourself. Because if you knew better, you would have done better. But now that you're evolving and you know better now, you're not going to repeat that behavior in the future. However, you need to be gentle and self-soothing, repeating to yourself, I am worthy, I love myself, and not being hard on yourself for the situation, unfortunately, that you got in, but you got in it to learn a lesson. Number 4, support network. You're going to need good people in your life to be able to divulge and tell the stuff that maybe you were denying. When you deny certain behaviors or you don't tell people about them, then unfortunately you're not getting that out. We tend to be as sick as our secrets. So as you get out of that toxic relationship, you will share more and more with other people what you have actually gone through. So, having close friends, family, counselors, even your pets, having people, a sponsor, having people in your life that you can share the truth with about what you have experienced is certainly going to help you. So those are my tips for surviving a toxic relationship. Don't feel alone. In all situations, everybody has been in something that hasn't been healthy. But as we know better, like I had mentioned, we do better. We get out of them, and then we don't go back into the same behaviors that we once did. I hope you enjoyed them. Please leave a comment, share your favorite tip, also share your tips, and please subscribe. Thank you. Miigwech. You experience a variety. Resentment causes illness. Wait, the cops.